Salam sejahtera to Inche Shafizal. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Jaganesan of Muniandi, metric number 2012400278. Our assignment about the founder movie, a story of McDonald founder Ray Kroc. Me and my group members successfully analyzed four different functions of management that play by Ray Kroc in making of McDonald's a global brand. Now I want to talk about introduction of the founder movie that we have done in this assignment. Ray Kroc spent most of first decades of his professional career selling paper cups and milkshake machine. After discovering a popular California hamburger restaurant owned by Dick and Mac McDonald, he went into business with the brothers and launched the McDonald's franchise in 1955. In 1954, Kroc visited a restaurant owned by brother Dick and Mac McDonald in San Bernardino, California. Ray Kroc was impressed by the simple efficiency of the operation, which rapidly catered to its customer by focusing on a simple menu of burgers, fries, and shakes. Grasping the potential for a chain of the restaurants, Kroc offered to work as a franchising agent for a cut of the profit. In 1955, he founded McDonald's System Incorporation, later McDonald Corporation, and opened its first new restaurant in Des Plaines, Illinois. As McDonald became the biggest restaurant company in the world, savvy salesman Kroc continued to live its motto of providing customers with what they wanted. Ray Kroc was chairman of McDonald Corporation from 1968 until he passed away in 1984. Many McDonald's executives still adorn their offices with scrolls carrying Kroc's favorite inspirational quotes, which was, "Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with the talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated drill kids. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent."
Hi sir, my name is Anandajan Sanu from Samin. My matrix number is 2012402227. Now I'm going to present about the planning points from the movie The Founder. Planning is the first of the four functions in the management process because it establishes the basis for all the other things managers do as they organize, lead and control. Brand. My first point is brand building and brand protection. This is so because an incomplete plan of brand protection can always land us in tragedy. For an example, Ray during this movie associated it with family breaking bread alongside classic American food. He envisions like every town in America features a court and church will have a McDonald's which helps feeding people in most cost-effective way. Even today we can recognize McDonald's with its shiny M representing its presence. My second point is measure what matters. For an example, that McDonald's brothers were dogmatic about tracking metrics. For instance, they know that their drive-in restaurant drove 87% of its sales from three items, which is hamburgers, fries and soft drinks. Thus, when they created the first McDonald's, their menu consisted of products like hamburgers, fries, soft drinks, milkshakes and coffee. Just because we can measure it, it doesn't mean we should manage it. My third point is get the systems right. Planning the system is very important because it includes the whole process of workflow. For an example, what Ray Kroc saw with the McDonald's brothers was an excellent system. The brothers had taken a lot of effort to ensure the system was designed just right down to the temperature and duration of cooking fries to ensure they were just right, ensuring each hamburger had precisely the right number of pickles. Every product looked an equivalent whenever which stage of production was placed within the perfect location to ensure a correct workflow. My fourth point is choose business partner wisely. We should have a planning in choosing our business partners because they will took them until the end. In the movie, Ray Kroc was bursting to get a piece of McDonald's action and enter into a binding agreement with the McDonald's brothers. This was the entire premise of the movie because the brothers would not let Kroc change systems and process. Kroc found the brothers to be inflexible and not adaptable to the opportunities within the business. In the 1961, Kroc bought out of the contract with the brothers for 2.7 million USD, currently equivalent to just under 22 million USD in today's money terms. Last one is carefully negotiate contracts. Well negotiated legal contracts create defense and add to competitive advantages. For an example, Ray Kroc agreed to a posh contract that stipulates that each on business decision must undergo the McDonald brothers. Later, instead of putting in writing the deal of providing 1% of McDonald's earning to McDonald brothers, Ray Kroc offered them a handshake deal on this term. The movie shows that McDonald brothers were legally forbidden from using their own surname on the signage of their restaurant, and that they were unable to prove their handshake agreement and were thus denied and royalties from the McDonald's Corporation.
Hello sir, my name is Sharvin Mahindran and my matrix number is 2012404330. Now I would like to tell about organization points and relative examples for the founder movie. The first point is the deal of a company have grown drastically in a geographic region. For example, Ray Kroc has been deciding to increase the franchise by motivating them to enter the McDonald's by franchise, and he started to split the McDonald's restaurant throughout many places. The second point is coordinating the exercises departmentally. The first franchise restaurant opened, Ray Kroc has organized and arranged all the departments by referring the terms and conditions of McDonald's. The third point is recognizable knowledge of exercises. Ray Kroc opens his first franchise and he had checked all the employees' performance and also checked the quality of the burgers. The fourth point is classifying the positions. Ray Kroc meets Leonard Rosenbach. He had a conversation with him and he has agreed to open the new franchise. Once he opened, Ray Kroc as a top administrator has came to check all the performance of him by examining the quality of burgers and the management of him towards his employee. The last point is the organization additionally provide a link between the undertakings carried out separately divisions by the individual of the company, keeping the rules and guidelines and the instrument of coordinating the control. When Ray Kroc started the first franchise, he had a black and white procedure with terms and conditions, which set by Dick. Ray Kroc also started to add many franchises and had agreements with each and every.
Hi sir, my name is Lim Sin Si and my matric number is 2012400303. Now I'm going to present the next function of management, leading. Leading is a process of influencing and motivating a group of people to achieve goals. In the movie The Founder, Ray Kroc has shown quite a few leading traits. First of all, Ray Kroc being a role model. Ray Kroc supervised the kitchen operation personally and helped clean up the restaurant. It is important for a leader to work together with his employees and not just ordering them. Next, non-discriminatory. Ray Kroc encouraged both men and women to join his business. As a leader, it is important to be open-minded and to be fair to everyone despite of different kinds of genders and races. Then, motivate. Ray Kroc praised his employees when they done a good performance. Motivating employees can boost their confidence and productivity. Next, Ray Kroc learned from his mistakes by choosing franchisees that have more passion and hardworking. It is important for a leader to be sensible and find solutions after knowing their mistakes. Next, open doors. Ray Kroc gave opportunities to people by inviting them to join his business. It is important for a leader to seize the worth and potential within people and give them opportunities to grow. Last but not least, influence. Ray Kroc give out talks everywhere and encourage them to start their own business by joining him. It is important for a leader to able to influence and motivate people in a positive way to achieve their goals.
Hi sir, my name is Ang Yao Zan and my metric number is 2012400353. Today I would like to present my part controlling. Controlling is a management function that monitors activities to make sure that they are accomplished as planned and correcting any significant deviation. In the film, Ray Kroc controls Lance, quality of food and drinks, and Master McDonald. For Lance, Harry Sonnenberg told Kroc to buy Lance and rent to people so that he would have money to buy the trademark of McDonald. He bought the trademark of McDonald from Donald's brother with a large amount of money. And for quality of food and drinks, the standard of cookery is very important. The time controlling is important to avoid customers waiting for a long time and make sure that the foods attain standard. And the last is to Master McDonald. Ray Kroc knows that McDonald is a great business and have opportunity to enlarge. He also knows how to operate it. Thank you.
Selamat sejahtera Encik Safiza. My name is Pavitra, daughter of Kalwan Deva. My metric number is 2012400414. Now we have come to the end of our presentation. In conclusion, I'm going to conclude the founder movie about a story of McDonald Ray Kroc. The movie shows the life of Ray Kroc, who a struggling salesman turned McDonald's founder. There are 4 managerial functions played by Ray Kroc. Managerial process such as planning, organizing, leading, and controlling have certain functions that allow him to open a profitable franchise worldwide. I suggest that the most challenging management role to play in an organization is organizing process. It because recruited by their franchises who never help and carry their own decision into the franchise for its guidance. In order to achieve its goals, it makes him too stressful and more challenging for business. In that case, he never give up and meet with a person to purchase a property. When organizing the McDonald, Ray Kroc faces many challenges, but he still put his hard work to effectively organizing the McDonald. Finally, he did it, and now McDonald is one of the world's most popular fast food firms. I strongly believe that organizing process is the most challenging management role to manage in organization. Thank you for listening to our presentation, sir.